What kind of person makes a Yokozuna? That's a key question I hope this book helps answer. The future I saw staring up from the abyss. The autobiography of 73rd Yokozuna Terunofuji, released on November 26th. And my first impressions are that the tradition of the working-class Yokozuna is dying. This is no story of a rag-clad fisherman's son fighting his way out of poverty, but of a boy who seemed to view his place in the world like this from the beginning. The young Teru was not only physically bigger and taller than his peers, but by his own account, financially better off. His parents, he says, owned a hotel and restaurant chain, and never left him wanting for a thing. He was better educated than his peers to the extent he skipped 2 school grades and went to university for a year before attending Japanese high school. And when his friends were getting part-time jobs at 16, he, having helped with his parents' business activities and learned how much they earned compared to people they employed, said, "My friends must be getting exploited by their employers, therefore I want to be an employer." Wow, that's quite a way to read Karl Marx. So, set up his own business he did. At 16, in typical rich boy fashion. He borrowed $10,000 from his parents, which according to his figures was up to 4 times the average Mongolian's yearly wage, and built a skating rink in the grounds of a local school whose board was chaired by his good friend's mother. He even made business trips to China to procure low-cost skates, which he soon learned were rather brittle. But what did he really care, given he was soon earning 15 times more than the national average? And this is where it should get interesting. For it's clear, so far, that the boy who got good grades without even trying, and could swiftly have expanded his skating business, had a wealth of possibilities open to him. Why then would he give all of them up for the torture of life in a sumo stable? That's where the book will go next, and I'll fill you in once I've read the relevant pages. A key message of his seems to be that he becomes humbler as the story progresses. That's what the opening quote thanking frontline medical staff for their efforts in the pandemic seems to be setting up. Remember, he's been tasked by sumo bosses with being humbler than this man here. And this book must be seen as part of that project.